Okie dokie. Let's make sure that this is working. But hello. I'm Niblix the Gnome. This character in front of you, somewhat confusingly, is also Niblix the Gnome. Um, no relation. Well, okay, maybe there is a relation. I did create them. But yeah, I did one stream so far testing settings and stuff. I've tweaked some stuff, followed some suggestions via the YouTube help page. Boy, I'm doing great at this. I'm already stammering over that explanation. And I decided today was going to be actually Start Hardcore Day. I waffled a little over whether I wanted to be a warrior or a warlock. I went with warrior because that feels more, I don't know, interesting, more like challenging, I guess. Maybe not interesting, challenging. Probably less interesting, more challenging. So here we go. We're gonna watch the little gnome opening video as well. So bear with me. Gnome with me? We're not a bear. We're not a druid. Now, gnome druids would be great. I know I'm not the only person who said that, though. Alright. Here we go.
The eccentric, often brilliant gnomes are held as one of the most peculiar races of the world. With their obsession for developing radical new technologies and constructing marvels of mind-bending engineering, it's a wonder that any gnomes have survived to proliferate. Over the years, the gnomes have contributed ingenious weapons to aid the Grand Alliance in its fierce battles against the Horde. Thriving within the wondrous techno-city of Gnomeregan, the gnomes shared the resources of the forested Dunmora peaks with their dwarven cousins. Yet recently, a barbaric menace rose up from the bowels of the earth and invaded Gnomeregan. Aided by their dwarven allies, the gnomes fought a valiant battle to save their beloved city. Nevertheless, Gnomeregan was irrevocably lost. The surviving gnomes fled to the safety of the dwarven stronghold of Ironforge. There they remain, devising strategies to retake their city. As a gnome of proud standing, it falls to you to answer the challenge and lead your curious people to a brighter future.
Alright, leading our curious people. Hello. Welcome to World of Warcraft. Let's go with don't display tips, I guess. Alright, hi, we're here. We're a gnome warrior. Yeah, that's really about it.
Hi.
We currently have questy and rare
Watch your
scan
back.
installed. Oh. Okay.
Off with you.
We immediately have to fix that. We might as well turn on auto loot also. Quest text. Instant quest text. And while we're at it, since we're turning on settings, block guild invites. I don't want to get spammed with guild invites. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know if now that everyone's kind of over... yeah, I don't know if everyone's kind of over hardcore or not.
You got my attention.
There we go.
See you soon. What's on your mind?
I'm just gonna sell that.
Keep your feet on the
Oh
ground.
look, I'm not the only... well... I'm not the only no more. That's starting right now. My fellow gnome, you want to do it raw. I assume it's a family name. We gnomes, we have interesting naming traditions, as you all know. That's funny. Less the name and more the, oh look, somebody,
Not enough rage.
is the volume too loud?
Need more rage.
I did look at that before I started, but I decided that it wasn't actually that loud in my ears. But maybe we'll turn it down. Because I'm seeing it hit the red on OBS. Okay, it's still moving. Okay. Kill the wolf and then worry about the audio sounds. Don't die to a level 2 wolf before leaving the starting area. After you leave the starting area, you can die to a level 2 wolf. Alright, we're gonna go down to... I was on 20% on retail. It feels kind of quiet, but... Let's see. I don't want to be drowned out by wolf and sword sounds, basically. Dialogue's at 100. We'll go up to 25. We'll see how that is. The wolf and exertion noises are not interesting enough to need to be, you know, the loudest. I probably should have checked that a little more before I started, but... Or I should have done that before I started, rather. Oh, hey! Our first piece of gear. We have pants. I think that's actually really big, because I think we don't get pants. Should we do something goofy? Well, okay, we will, but... sorry. We will do something goofy, but... first things first, we need to finish the thing that's currently in front of us. I was gonna run off to Night Elf Lands, basically. And I think I will do that, but we do have to make it through the tunnel of, like, level 5-ish hostile trogs to do that. So... let's finish the starting area, and when we get to Keranos, we can begin the process. Being as we're a warrior, it's particularly like, we can just leave and never come back. Well, not never come back, but you know. Or do we want to do...
Not enough rain.
I don't know. There's also an amount of... I was thinking I would do... pointedly do gnome quests. Because I'm, you know, revolving my whole identity around being a gnome. I was like, well, we should do gnome quests. But on the other hand, night elf quests.
What's on your mind? Safe travels.
There, give me some
Off
gloves.
with you. Safe
Give me
travels.
some mail.
See you
Give
soon.
me a note from the warrior trainer.
What can I get for you today?
Put gloves on. Alright.
See you soon.
What do you want? Oh, you want me to kill
Well met.
trogs. Okay. So I think we could have learned Battle Shout before level 2, but we just needed to have some money. I don't remember how much money. But some money. We now have some money. What, Are you the warrior trainer? Yeah, okay. I should look at my map. It
What's on your mind?
clearly demonstrates
Safe
where that is.
travels.
Okay. We have... I also have Wowhead Looter on, apparently. Okay. We can leave that on, but disappeared. Rare scanner. We're keeping rare scanner. Oh, right.
What can I do for you?
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, we only needed 10 silver. Okay, we probably could have got that after we sold our... We could have got that at the beginning. Oh, well. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do Escape Artist. Well, that's okay. It didn't do Escape Artist. Alright, turn on all the buttons. Reload. We're reloading to reposition Questy, basically. There we go. Now then, Escape Artist can go here. Battle Shout can go here. Oh, Rare Scanner moved its button back. Questy, don't show us where objectives are. I just want to know where quests are for the most part. Maybe we should also have it tell us where bags are. Potions, probably. I haven't decided what professions we're going to be. I guess to be the gnomiest gnome, the professions are mining, engineering. And I suppose there's reason to do that as well. I mean, like, as everybody always likes to say, basically the strongest profession for no matter what character you are is engineering. Because you get bombs and whatnot. So there is that. That is a fact. It's not really how I want to be choosing, though. I don't intend to get much from other players if I can avoid it. Like, I haven't turned on self-found because I might create other characters to support each other. Or, like, you know, just ability to trade with other people in, like, oh, we could get a health stone if we group with a warlock, say. I don't really want to rule that out. That's not, like... I suppose that's kind of a neither here nor there thing. Like, that's not, like... I wouldn't be hurting that bad if I couldn't get the health stone. But, like... You know, like a piece of loot drops, and we want to either give it to someone or receive it from someone. Or something like that. I don't know. Basically... Oh, you know what I'm not doing? Battle shout. I'm rambling and not paying attention to my battle shout. Yeah, I don't want to... I'm not looking to rule out interactions with other people and having to, like, go turn off a thing because I decided I wanted to, like, buy something off the auction hall rather than farm it or, you know. I am probably mostly going to, like, farm things that I am able to. But, you know, leave the option open and don't put a roadblock in my way. That means I need to, like, go back on something because I decided to... use the auction hall or something. You know, something in that vein that it's like... Not like getting free handouts. I don't want to get... I guess that's what I'm trying to say, is I'm not looking to, like, get free handouts or be like, look how easy this is if somebody just gives you a thingy, or... That's... I don't know how to phrase what I'm trying to say. I'm clearly doing a bad job because I keep pausing and being like, that's not really what I mean either. Anyway. We're not solo self-found. Or not self-found.
Need more rage.
So that we have options available to us for basic cooperating with other players. Not because we are gonna magically have, like, amazing gear or something. Look, another gnome warrior. There's a lot of us. And this one's not even named whatever the hell the other one was named.
See you soon.
This one's named... Oh, no, they're a rogue. Midnight. Oh, that's cute. I like their name. Midnight's a cute gnome name.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Alright. Speaking of gnome quests, I want to go look at what the vertical video looks like. Okay, so it's just the center of the screen. I guess that's not terrible. I turned on YouTube's auto vertical video thingy because I was just like, I don't know, I guess. And, okay. It's very distracting being able to see the YouTube preview. Okay. Hopefully the quality is okay. I maybe should have done another test before I started what was intended to be like the content proper, as it were. The main thing I intended to do to start, at least. I was thinking about other games I could play that have gnomes in them or gnome adjacent or whatever. Dwarf Fortress was... I'm not very good at it. I'm not very good at Dwarf Fortress. They have gnomes, but they're like... I've never seen them.
Here there.
I'm only aware of them because of like
Off with you.
looking at the
Watch
wiki,
your back.
basically.
Be good.
That I'm aware gnomes exist, and there are mods that you can like get gnomes to be more of a part of the game and come visit you and stuff, and not just be like they're sort of like mischievous fairy creatures in Dwarf Fortress, is my understanding. There are both like sort of benign and evil versions of them, is again my understanding. I've basically just skimmed the wiki article about them, so I don't 100% know that. But like, yeah, we could either... Dwarf Fortress seemed like it'd be fun to either just be like, no, these aren't dwarves, these are gnomes. And then if gnomes ever actually show up in the game, that'll be, you know, confusing. Just be like, no. It says Dwarf Fortress, but these ones are gnomes. It's tempting. Yeah, I don't know. Games that are gnome or have gnomes or are gnome adjacent that I'm trying to think about. And that's the only one I immediately came up with as like a... Well, we could try and fail. I do a lot of failing at that game, which I understand is like the point. But you listen to some people go on about it, and it's just like, wow, the mechanics in this game are deep, and I don't know any of them. Yeah, I don't know. I should pay attention to... I don't know why saying I should pay attention. It's the starter area. The odds of dying... Like, don't get me wrong, I need to, like, not do anything crazy. But as long as I don't do anything crazy in the starter area, like go pull, like, I don't know, 5 trolls or something. It probably doesn't have to be that crazy. 3 trolls is probably enough for me to die. But as long as I don't pull, like, 3 trolls, we probably don't need to worry about dying too much. And we'll finish this area, and then we'll run off and go join the Night Elves. Which will result in a funny bit of dialogue, at least. I'll point it out if I remember to. I'll probably remember to. Mostly because I think I've thought about it a fair bit. I don't know. I don't know why I'm being cagey about it. It's like, well, I don't want to spoil the surprise. It's like, yeah, but... Basically, there's like... So you do like a quest for... I guess it's particularly funny because I've mostly done it... or I've done it as a gnome warlock before. So you do a quest for a satyr, which is like a demon corrupted elf. Is what the satyrs are. Is my understanding, anyway. So you do a quest for them, for one of them, and then you go back to town, and then they're mad at you, and the quest text for that is something along the lines of like, insert character's race, like you even a young insert character's race like you should know not to do that. And so doing that as like a gnome warlock is like, A, I don't think the Night Elves think that about the gnomes. And B, I'm literally a warlock. What do you mean I shouldn't make deals with demons?
What's on your
That's
mind?
the whole. That's the whole thing.
Off with you.
That's my character. All right. It'd be nice if we found a bag. I know. That's a big ask. It would be nice, though. If we don't find a bag, I don't know. We might have to do things a little differently than I want to do them. Either we have to start throwing stuff out, or...
Safe travels. Be good.
Alright.
See you soon.
Maybe we'll do things a little out of order from what we want to do. We'll get we'll get Felix's stuff, and then we'll run back and empty our inventory. We won't worry about killing too many Frostmane troll whelps, and hopefully we won't run out of the 3 extra spaces we have beyond what we need for Felix's thing. Alright, we're being a little risky. I think we got away with it. Oh, my battle shout's off. Alright, we got away with it. We're gonna try to kill only as many trolls as we have to get Felix's stuff right now. To not tempt fate. We'll come back and kill the rest of the trolls once we have inventory space for stuff that 14 trolls might drop. Oh. Gotta make me into Mojo. I don't want to be Mojo. Speaking of things trolls might drop. Alright. Plus side there is we didn't already have a chest piece. And now we got a cute leather chest. I mean, we'd rather a male one, obviously, but you know. Better than none. Better than... no, I already have a belt. This is sort of what I'm saying about things that 14 trolls might drop. They're like all dropping items that don't stack.
Need more rain.
What spec of Gnome Warrior should we be? Arms because it's funny? Fury because it's funny? Protection because it's fun? You know, I'm sensing a theme. Alright. Our health is a little low, but we're alright. As long as we're fighting one troll at a time. Alright, we kind of don't want to pick up any more unstackable things. Because we got to bring home all of Felix's stuff and a hot mug of drink. I don't know what kind of drink it is. I was going to say like cider or beer. But a hot mug of beer doesn't sound great. Oh, maybe we didn't have to fight you.
Not enough.
Probably better to probably better to do it on purpose than do it by accident. Alright, now don't drop anything unstackable. Thank you. Alright. We're good. Let's get out of here. Oop. I don't want to fight you. I'll come back and fight you in a bit. I guess we've already killed 7 of our 14 trolls, but... Alright. We're also level 4. We can go learn Rend? And maybe... Do we get Charge at level 4? Or is that still, like, level 6, maybe? Might be level 6. Alright. Either way, we'll go turn in our quest. So, 2 quests. We have 2 quest timers even. Why do we have 2 quest timers? Because questy... Yeah. That's okay. It's a bit of a mess, but it's okay. It won't come up that often that we need to worry about the quest timer looking ugly. The next time it comes up, I'll have already forgotten that it... that it's gonna look ugly. It's still gonna look ugly, I just will have forgotten.
You have a great day now.
Oh, there, now it fixed itself. We just had to update something about one of our quests for it to fix itself.
What can I get for you today? Watch your back.
Alright,
Off
bring back
with
the
you.
mug.
How are ya?
Sell anything that's not attached to us.
Safe travels.
And then let's go learn to be a slightly better warrior.
How are ya? Safe travels.
We do get charge. Okay, charge rend. Alright. Doop-a-doop-boo, doop-a-doo. Okie dokie. Bring back the mug as to over there. So yeah, I have Questy mainly for being able to see where quests are, because there's so many quests that are just like off in a little corner somewhere, and I would not remember that they're there, even if I do, like, somewhere in the back of my memory know that, I guess.
Great to meet you. Watch your back.
I didn't know if I wanted to say no. You know, sort of like a... Once I have Questy tell me, hey, there's a quest over there, I'll be like, oh yeah, that quest. But if you... Like, that's what I mean about it. It's like... Sort of a, yeah, I guess somewhere in the back of my mind, I know these quests, most of them, a lot of them, exist without having to have Questy tell me them. But, there are certainly, like, something needs to jog my memory. And there's so many quests and so many things that it's like, there's no chance in hell that I'm gonna remember most of them. Like, I remember a couple, like, key ones, but there's certainly a lot of them that there's a quest off in a little corner somewhere, and I am not gonna remember. If something doesn't tell me it's there, I'm not gonna... okay, we have a better belt. For some reason I thought we might not, but... Right, like our first quest. Either our first quest or our second quest gave us a mail. We don't, on the other hand, have a better shield. There's one quest in particular, or one quest chain in particular, as far as doing gnome quests, that I definitely want to do, but it's a long way off. Because I want to do Lincoln's quests in Ungoro Crater. I hope he doesn't ask us to kill a devil's ore or something.
Need more rain.
Here, one second. I'm trying to have a sip of coffee. Alright. I did notice that we got a better chess piece. The other one's nicer looking, but this one's better. So. Yeah. Trade skills. I was rambling previously about trade skills. Alchemy is tempting.
What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground.
Alchemy is tempting. Blacksmithing is tempting. Engineering is tempting. Mostly just to lean into the gnominess of it all. Engineering is also, like, again, the, like, min-maxer play. Especially now that, like... You know, I shouldn't assume. I was gonna say now that, like, oh, well, hardcore is complete. People have, you know, got, like, raids on farm and stuff, apparently, from what I've heard. But it's like, okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't mean that, you know, those people might be like, well, job's done, and have left, not hanging around, you know, crafting, key blacksmithing items for new people who come along, you know what I mean? If I were those people, and I'm never going to be those people, because even if I get to level 60, raiding is not really... I've never been a raider. I'm more interested in getting to 60 and maybe getting myself, like, maybe pointedly doing one, like, neat thing. And then declaring, well, I finished. I completed it, the challenge that I set before myself. You know? I'm not looking to, I don't know, run Max Ramus. Or even Molten Core. Or, you know, any of that. Blackwing Lair. Is that already here? I think it is. This is a chest. Still not 5 armor chest? Or back armor? Battered buckler. Is that's the same shield. Okay. And we don't have like a throwing weapon? Nope. Okay, that guy's coming. We will wait for that guy. Target too close. Okay, well. Somebody did die here. Big Slimmy. Rip Big Slimmy. Okay. Yep. Oh. Okay. Never mind. Do you mind not doing that? Buffing yourself is one thing. Buffing the other guy? Well, that was a little rough. But we got there. We got there. Are you respawning? Or were you up here and I just walked past you without noticing you behind that pillar? I guess we'll find out as we go further up the... That's surprisingly fast if it's already respawning. Hello. Alright. Better do it on purpose than by accident. Up to there makes some sense to be respawning, because I think we killed that guy when we were still killing 14 trolls or whatever. We came in here. Oh. Hello. Look alive. Okay, so that guy definitely just respawned, basically on top of us. Because we took some time to do things a little carefully. Which, I think we would be dead if I didn't do things carefully. If I had done things terribly different than I did, we would be dead, I think. Ugh, sorry. Drink more water. Or, well, coffee. Get the frogs out of my throat. Why is... I guess because Ribbit, not croaking.
Not enough rain.
I was just like, why is that the saying? But I guess I think that actually just makes sense. Or at the very least, it makes enough sense that you can put that logic together yourself without somebody having to explain it. I don't think I would have called it frog in your throat. In a vacuum, if it wasn't already called that, I don't think I would have come up with that. But
Great to meet you.
alright.
Be good. Safe
Inventory
travel.
is
Nope.
full.
Dang it.
How are ya? No. Keep your feet on the ground.
I did not remember that we needed a quest item. Okay. So, let us... We're going to go to the Night Elves. This is going to be a bit of a process. So, I guess buckle in. It's not going to be terribly interesting, but it is a bit of a process. Those of you who have played WoW Hardcore probably already know,
I have the finest wires in the land.
but... Am I selling stuff I should be putting on? I don't think so. It's not a big deal if we are.
See you soon.
Alright, excuse me. Sorry. I should try to mute before that happens. So to get out to Night Elf areas, we need to get to here, to Menethil Harbor. And normally, to go by land, that requires walking all through this zone. From like here-ish, maybe, yeah, like here-ish, all the way along the road over there. Problem is, that is a level 20 to 30 area,
Well met.
and we are
Good.
level 5.
Safe travels. Be good.
But
Honored, I'm sure.
what we can do is go from... Oh, okay. Hang on. Do it on purpose rather than that by accident. Okay, so I was trying to explain. We're going to go... Okay, that's Westfall. So we're going to go to Stormwind, over here to the border of Westfall, and drop into the ocean, and swim up the coast all the way to Menethil. And it takes like, I'm gonna say 20 minutes. 20 minutes of swimming, basically. The only real sketchy part is that first bit where we drop into the ocean, where we kind of have to dodge murlocs and not fall so far that we die. Not fall onto hard ground and die in the process of trying to avoid murlocs and get to the ocean. It's a little risky, but I've done it before. Yeah. I've done it a lot before, I should say. Should I say? Maybe I shouldn't have said.
Need more rain.
But it's true. I don't know. I'm still like... I don't know. I'll have to get more used to the idea of maybe once there's like a little character on the screen,
Not enough
like
rain.
once I figure out... I tried to like look at the VTuber idea before starting today. I don't really know what I'm doing in that department though, and I kind of like took a brief glance and went, okay, this is going to be more than I wanted it to be, which was always going to be true because I need to make a 3D model of a gnome like a 3. I need to make a character. And I don't really want to, like, even if I knew how to do it, and I don't. If I wanted to even, like, just say, export the model of the gnome from World of Warcraft and use that, which I kind of don't, again. Because I'm not really trying to make my identity specifically a World of Warcraft gnome. Here's just sort of the first thing that came to mind is like, yeah. Again, I make my whole identity being a gnome in that game. But even if I knew how to do that, it doesn't, I don't think that would be a short process still. That's what I was trying to say, I think. I kind of lost track of what I was trying to say. I went off on a tangent. But yeah, maybe once there's like a little character on the screen that I'm trying to be like... portraying, I guess. I don't know. This is all very confusing to me. It's a little difficult for me to wrap my head around, if I'm honest.
How are you?
But we'll figure it out.
See you soon.
We'll figure it out. But yeah, I don't want to like... I also don't want to feel like I'm trying to be like misleading or anything. It's just sort of a... How much do you acknowledge knowledge from the before times, you know? How much do you... yeah. I think the people who are, like, really, really doing it, the answer is you do not acknowledge anything from outside of the character that you're trying to portray. And, like, yeah, they have a backstory, so it's not like they don't know anything. I don't know. I'm bad at this, and I'm already breaking kayfabe, and I don't even have kayfabe yet. Also, there's the term. There's kayfabe. The term kayfabe. I don't know. Is that the term you would use? I think so, right? That's a generic term, right? It's not like just a... I've heard it in regards to wrestling, but my understanding is it's kind of like the term? I don't know. I'm doing a real bad job of this right now. That's fine. If I was worried about doing a bad job of this, I probably wouldn't be doing it at all. Okay, I mean I am worried about doing a bad job of it, but I mean like what I mean is if that was going to stop me, if concern that I wasn't doing it perfect was going to stop me, we would just never, you know, perfect as the enemy had done. Kind of business of like, I would just never do it. We would never start if we were worried about being perfect.
I'm out of range.
So I need 6 boar ribs. We have 3 and 4 chunks of meat. There's a quest that we're... 2 quests, really, that we're just trying to essentially get done before we get to town, on the way to getting to town. We're probably not going to be quite done them by the time we get there.
Need more rage.
Well, I didn't hit the button fast.
Not enough rage.
Boy, we're having some bad luck with this boar. Like, to the point that it's a little worrying. Okay. We need one more boar rib for that quest. I guess there's a slight question of if we don't get our boar meat rather than the and only get the ribs, do we just turn in the rib quest and carry on our merry little way? Hello, cat. I didn't notice you there. I don't know. We'll figure that out. We'll burn that bridge when we come to. Alright, well, we got our boar ribs. Still only have 2 meat. But we have our boar ribs. Boop, boop, boop. I'll have to figure out, I wonder if I could make like a, or how much it would cost to get made, I suppose. Perhaps it'd be a better question. Because I've done a small amount of 3D modeling.
What's on your mind? See you soon.
Like the smallest amount of 3D modeling.
What's on your mind?
But if I was going to make like it would be the lowest res gnome ever if I made a gnome.
You got my attention.
Be like 6 polygons. Actually, if it was 6 polygons and I still somehow read as a gnome, that would actually be impressive.
Great to meet you.
So what I'm saying is I'm actually the best. And not bad at all.
Keep your feet on the ground.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just mocking myself.
How are you? See you soon.
Alright. Now we could keep this food, and maybe we should because it actually has stats on it, but I want inventory space. Should we keep the recipe? We can go put it in the bank. We can go put the recipe in the bank.
What can I do for you?
I do want to learn cooking.
Off with you.
Tools for steel grill. We can do that. Oh, we could buy a bag here. How much is a bag? I think we might have just screwed ourselves over, out of buying a bag. I think it's 5 silver. I think I just spent 1 to learn cooking. Okay. We'll do tools for steel grill. We'll get the quest that wants us to get the boar meat. We'll kill this boar. Are we level 6? Oh, we are. We could have trained. What do we get? Oh, I think we get Thunderclap? I think we get Thunderclap at level 6. Maybe that's level 8. Okay. Well, we will do
Well met.
this quest. We could do ammo for Rumble Shot.
How are you?
It's a lot of
Watch
walking,
your
but on
back.
the other hand, I kind of...
What can I do for you? Watch
It's not
your back.
dangerous. Well, no,
See you
actually it's not
soon.
good. Alright. Bears and boars. Bear. Start with bear because boar is non-hostile. Wolf, on the other hand... Wolf is hostile. Wolf is sure going a long way. Alright, well, kill wolf. Oh shit. Level 7. Well. Oh jeez. We don't have a potion or anything, huh? This is close.
Need more rage.
We do need more rage. Okay, that was... I regret getting rid of that food now. I mean, we could go buy it back. You know what? Let's do that. You know what? I admit I made a mistake. I was being a little too cocky about, like, I don't need
the
food.
finest wares in the land.
Almost dies.
Safe travels.
Okay. We're gonna eat that food. Get us our 2 stamina. Alright. Now then, boars and bears.
Not enough rage.
Boop, boop, boom. Ribs? I don't need any more ribs. I should just sell the recipe. Like, in theory, my little collector heart says, you know, like, oh, but you can't get that back, and then you couldn't collect all of the recipes available to you on this character. We could make a new character, go get the thingy, and send it to us. If we do care. It wouldn't really be that difficult. B, that's not really what we're doing here. We don't need to collect all the recipes. And C, the however many copper it's worth are more valuable to us than a recipe that we will quite literally never make because it is a silly recipe to make. Because it like requires... You have to come back here and buy Rhapsody malts per food you want to make. And there's like infinitely simpler and cheaper ways to make equivalent food. So it's just like... Oh, hello. It's like, why am I pretending that I want that recipe? And yet I want that recipe. But why? I don't know. My little collector heart. The answer is my little collector heart. Which, you know, that's actually fair. I'm debating with myself. Hello, I'm crazy. I don't really have a follow-up to that. It's just true. I think we'll keep the recipe. Here, we can go learn our level 6 warrior skills, though. Can't get a bag. You're not the warrior. You're the warrior? You're the warrior.
Interest you on a pint?
Thunderclap. Oh, parry. That's huge,
Off with you.
actually. Thunderclap's great and all, but parry? Hello? Honk. Why honk? What's honking? Is that the it's 2 o'clock honk? That might be what that is. Okay. Alright, don't sell our buff food.
What's on your mind?
Don't sell our chunks of boar meat. We probably can just sell our crag ribs now. Nope. We want that.
They're good.
We want the stringy wolf meat. Okay, we need to find boars. We need one more boar meat, and then we're gonna go to Night Elf Lands.
Not enough rage.
But yeah, parry, huge. That's like, go ahead and take 5% less damage. There we go. Right? Or how much? What is our parry chance? Yeah, like 5%. I think it depends on our defense skill, which is not maxed. So it's 5% if we're at 5 of 5. 5 per level defense, which is what our maximum defense is. But we're currently only at 29 of 30. So that's why it's slightly under 5%. But slightly. Also, I think parry also increases our DPS because
Keep your feet on the ground. Be good.
if we parry, we get a parry haste effect, I think. Is that? I'm trying to remember if that's the case in this era of WoW. I think it is. Like, I think increased parry is good for that reason. Like, it speeds up our follow-up attack if we parry. I don't know how much it increases our DPS, but like a little bit, you know? The 5% less damage, at least from things that are attacking us, like, it doesn't work on spells and stuff, but that's pretty much just accurate. The parry haste effect I'm less confident about. I'm like, I think that's a thing. I don't know. Like, it's probably not 5% that it's increasing our auto attack DPS, because that seems like it'd be too high. But, you know, a little bit. I guess it kind of depends, too. Because, like, say a cat that attacks us really fast, we parry more often. Yeah. I guess that's something that, like, you can't really... That's a big it depends kind of thing, I think. Alright, we'll go through the recipe in our bank. I think we'll keep the stringy wolf meat. Maybe we should cook the stringy wolf meat. Maybe we should cook the stringy wolf meat. This might also be a good time to figure out our trade skills.
Talk to me.
Alright, that goes in bank. Buff food stays with us. Charred wolf meat goes to the next vendor we walk to. Are we doing... Oh, no. We have 5 silver. We could buy a bag, actually. That's probably the correct decision. Where's this bag vendor that's on our... Oh, he's over here. I remember now. I was like, well, there's a store right next to me and a bag symbol on my map. No, this is where bag is. Okay, we won't be training trade skills. We're getting a bag instead. Trade supplier. General goods? Is that
How
you?
are you?
Oh, it's 25 silver. Oh, that's for 8 slot. Wait, where's 6 slot?
Keep your feet on the ground.
Oh, there's a third guy.
Off and away. Would you like to purchase something?
There we go.
All
One
right,
bag,
then.
please.
Honored, I'm sure.
And here, have some charred wolf meat.
Very well then.
We now have 49 copper to our name. Well, we won't be learning trade skills right now. But on the plus side, bag. I haven't decided what I want to do yet anyway. This is part of the problem, was I was mulling over, like, still, like, engineering, blacksmith, alchemy. Alchemy is, like, the most likely to save my life, I think. Well, maybe engineering is, if I actually keep up with engineering, it might be engineering that's most likely to save my life. Big stuns and things. So I can run away. If we're going to Night Elf lands, we can't learn to... We can learn to mine, but... if we're going to Night Elf lands, we can't mine until Darkshore anyway. Teldrassil has no mining nodes. So if we're going to Teldrassil, and we are going to Teldrassil, then we can't mine. And if we can't mine, we can't do engineering. Okay. Should we have game music on? Maybe. I should have gone to the middle. That's okay. This will work. Yeah. Hopefully game music will start when we get to Stormwind. Should we turn it down a little? Where is it compared to? It's about the same as effects and ambiance. Maybe that's a little loud. Go to 40, sure. Music should be quieter than combat noises, right? Right? I think. I guess we'll find out. But I was just noticing for the first time that, to me, even to me, the person who turns off game audio in basically every game. I'm sorry, no, I misspoke. Person. The gnome who turns off... Gnomes are people, too. Game audio or game music in every game. There we go. Now we got music. Oh, I didn't set my Hearthstone. That's okay. We'll set it here before we run away. We'll set it in Trade District. I think we might be able to afford learning mining, but I think that the mining... I think it's like 10... might be 10 copper to learn to mine, but then it's like a silver-ish to buy the actual mining pick. And then so we can't afford to... We can't afford the mining pick, even if we can afford to learn mining, you know? Should we do our Stormwind quests before we run away? Burner character. Ah yes, Stormwind music. We can do Stormwind quests before we disappear. Hello, dead people. Lots of dead people.
Friend.
A skeleton and 2 corpses.
Go with honor, friend.
Okay. Stormwind quests. Let's do them. Hello.
What can I do for you? Safe travels.
And this shop, the Lionheart Armory, has one of our quests.
Hey there. Have a good one.
Hi, Topper McNabb. It's all their fault, stupid Alliance army. Had to build their towers right behind my farm. Oh, shit. Wait. Is that what happened to Topper? His farm got destroyed
How are
because there was a military
good one.
fucking
Good day to you.
install or whatever
Safe travels.
behind him. Okay. I did not know that's what happened to Topper. Then again, he might be lying. He is Topper. Tough to know. Tough to know. Bum, bum, bum.
You need something? Be careful.
Hey, we're level
It's
7.
honor, friend.
Here, you want your bottle of wine back?
Be careful.
I don't know why I was looking at the other things in my inventory. Like we hadn't sold everything other than the wine we just got picked up previously. I'm surprised we leveled up from turning in the quests in Stormwind, but I mean, I guess that's kind of why we're doing them, because they do reward XP. Herbalisms. See, now we could learn herbalism. If we learn... Well, maybe we could. How much does it cost? We have 78 copper. What does it cost to learn herbalism? And how many herbs do we have to pick?
I am listening.
10 copper. So if we pick 10 herbs, that pays for itself. You know what? Let's learn herbalism. How do we... Right. In this era, we do this. Find herbs. Okay. So if we pick 10 herbs, then hooray. We haven't lost anything other than time. And then if we decide to pick up alchemy, well, then we've gained something. I feel like I've kind of put my thumb on the scale, that it's like, you know, cut to me an hour from now going like, well, I already know herbalism, so I guess I should become an alchemist. And the deciding factor was, well, I walked past the herbalism trainer. And sort of went, well, I don't need a tool for that. I guess that is functional. I was kind of thinking, oh, well, we could learn skinning too, but then I realized that to just make money, basically. But then I realized that, well, we need the skinning knife then. Oh, I didn't get the flight path. Hang on. I knew I was forgetting something. I was like leaving town going like, this doesn't feel right. I'm missing something. I am indeed missing something. The flight path. We didn't need to get the one in Ironforge because we start with that as a gnome. But I don't want to miss the Stormwind one. I would like to have the flight path. I mean, I guess my Hearthstone is here, but like, still. Later, if I happen to change my Hearthstone somewhere or something like that, I will just straight up assume that I've already got it. Because, well, I was in Stormwind. Of course I got the flight path. And now that will be true.
Need help for the alliance?
Now that will be true. Before, I would have been playing a joke on myself. And not a very funny one. Looking for guilt that will hold me when I cry. Valid. Bum bum bum. Alright, I got a little bit of time for me to... Yeah, okay. Kind of what I expected. Okay. So, here's the Earth. Do we want to go to Goldshire? Is there anything we want to do in Goldshire on our way through? Not really. Oh god. Yeah. Pick one of them and fight it. On the other hand, we didn't really need to fight a mangy wolf either. Oh, I guess the spider would have been productive. You know what? We should have fought the spider. If we're going to Teldrassil, we actually want spider legs. Hello, fisher person. Meow Sharp, the level 12 human rogue. Well, we could pick the silver leaf. It's our first of 10 herbs. Oh, hello. Maybe I should turn down the grass so I can actually see the wolves, because I saw that one. I did not see this one, which was much closer. Maybe we should turn down ground clutter so we can actually see. Or what if we... I'm gonna get attacked behind me from a wolf too.
Need more raid!
I suppose wolf meat is also productive. One herb. Are we gonna make it to Teldrassil? Like, if I'm grinding wolves and picking herbs the whole way there. Oh, shit. Shouldn't have heroic strike. I shouldn't have thunderclapped. That's it. Alright, well, those are both things we want. Stringy wolf meat and spider legs. We need about 7 more stringy wolf meat. Alright, let's get to the road and follow the road. We will go through Goldshire. Otherwise, I'm going to be fighting wolves all day. Which, you know, is productive, but not what we're trying to do. I briefly thought I turned around because I was like, oh, I could go sell the one thing in my inventory. Because I don't really want to sell the herbs yet. Although, I would like to check how much they are.
Looking for something specific?
I'm thinking we're going to end up... Oh, wow. They are... Okay. Even one herb paid for learning herbalism. I now, in no way, regret learning herbalism. It's already got us 3 times as much money as we spent to learn it. On that note... No. Be good. Behave. We're going to Teldrassil. We can worry about... Well, I say that and then immediately veer off the road to go pick a silver leaf. I think this is a... I don't think we'll run into an enemy. I say, actually thinking that there might be a spider right here somewhere. Okay. Alright, yeah. Kobolds. Never mind. Turning around, leaving. Goodbye. Although, admittedly, kobolds... They drop linen. And we should be learning to bandage, too. Alchemy or engineering? It's gonna be alchemy. I really did make that decision when I chose herbalism, because I'm like kind of just loath to be like, well, I could just vendor the herbs. Despite that was like the whole reason that I picked up herbalism, was that, well, I could just vendor the herbs and then nothing lost. But I'm like, yeah, but I could make potions from the herbs. That would be better. It's like, sure, but... The point was we were supposed to not be making a commitment by picking up herbalism. I gotta remember exactly how I would do this. It's been a little bit of time. But I do remember it also being fairly straightforward. Bum, bum, bum. You gotta be careful not to aggro anything in Westfall. That's step one. I mean, we might be okay if we fought one thing, but we also very much might not be. Can we get up here? Yeah. I don't think I'm doing this right. I think I'm too close to the murlocs. We're gonna die. I don't know, we got a couple problems here that might result in the answer to that question being, yeah, yes. One of those problems, okay. One of those problems being falling. Alright, well, I'd say we're safe from murlocs now. We are not, however, safe from falling. Okay. Alright. So, how are we getting down? I think we want to go here. Shoot. Okay, hang on. Ow. Not as much ow as I thought it might be. Okay. We're doing this backwards to try and control our fall. So that we don't just plummet. Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. As a matter of fact... Do we just go this way? To just not fall as far? Because I think we're far enough away from the murlocs. Yeah, they're like there. Level 12 and 11 murlocs. Which we definitely would die if we aggroed even one of them. Alright, we made it. So I guess buckle in for 20 minutes of swimming? Yep. If you don't know about this, I guess this could be slightly educational. But, yeah, basically, we are... You know what? Maybe I'll try to leave the map open. So we're here. We need to go all the way up, around the horn here, and over to this town, Menethil Harbor. That's where we're going. There isn't really any danger on the way. There is one thing to sightsee. We can go to No Man's Wharf. I guess we might as well. I usually stop there just because, I don't know, it's neat. It's not really... It's kind of nothing, but also it's just sort of a... Okay, it's nothing, but why does it exist? Why is it here? Yep. That's pretty much it for now. Am I gonna mute my microphone just so I can just chill and not worry about making weird noises? You know, like swallowing my coffee. I could go get more coffee too. We should not swim out into fatigue area. So the other thing to watch, the dark blue area on the minimap is mostly, although it seems not to be popping up right now, and I think I'm in the dark blue area. I'm not quite sure why. There's a oh, there it is. So it brings up the fatigue bar. If we get to if we empty the fatigue bar, we die. Basically, it's like, oh, you're out in the middle of the deep ocean where you're not supposed to be. You get tired of swimming and drown. kind of business. It's fine if the bar is going to show up repeatedly over the course of this. You can sort of tell, like, dark water, light water, and again the mini map. It comes back pretty quick once you get inside of not fatigue area, basically. So we'll, like, you know, cut across some places, like coming up here. We don't have to go all the way. We don't have to go all the way in and back out. We can sort of, like, pointedly cut across and be fine. Yep. We probably could have cut it a little bit closer. It's also kind of funny that, like, right now we're in Stormwind City. We were in Westfall up to this point, basically. We'll be in... Oh, I didn't mean to close the map. I kind of wanted to keep the map open. Yeah. Soon we will leave Stormwind, and it'll say that we're in Westfall down here again. Like, we'll be in the chat channels and stuff for Westfall. There we go. There. Back in Westfall. Which is decidedly pretty far away at this point. It's like a whole zone away from us. Until we're about halfway between Westfall and Wetlands, it's going to say that we're in Westfall now. I guess it's just sort of like, well, those are the zones that have coast. That have usable coast, like a shore, I should say. Because, like, Elwyn Forest is surrounded by mountains on the coast side. So is Dunmorog, where we started as a gnome. Our little starter zone was here. I don't know if there's a way that we can get... Somebody once asked me if I had dropped down when they passed by me doing this, because they were a night elf coming the other direction, which I've also done. If I had dropped down from Dunmorog or from Ironforge, and I don't know if they were asking that because there's a way, or because they thought there might be a way. I don't know of a way. Is basically all I really have to say on that matter. I don't know if there was, like, a shorter way for me to have done this. That I didn't have to swim. That I could have, like, cut the distance in half or something like that, you know? Maybe someday I'll actually look into it. I probably won't. Unless this becomes, like, a thing that I'm doing a lot. Again. Unless this becomes a thing I'm doing a lot, I think this is fine. It's just sort of 20 minutes of not terribly exciting, but also not at all dangerous. Well, maybe not at all dangerous. Like, for example, if I point myself this way, and I'm go mute myself and go get myself some more coffee, that's a little bit dangerous. I'll be right back. Alright, did I end up in fatigue area? I'm not sure. It looked a little bit sketchy to me, but apparently I didn't even hit the island. I hit the land here. But yeah, if I had taken like a little bit longer, I would have swam out into fatigue. Basically, that's the danger. The only danger right now is fatigue. Yep. Maybe above water. No. Well, almost. My hair is poking out of the water occasionally. This is why I have the map open. Because, like, otherwise it's kind of a, where are we? What are we doing? How far along are we? About halfway is where No Man's Wharf is. And we'll stop there just to be just to take a peek at it. And sort of go. Anyway, this exists. Moving on. My hope is this will be the one and only time I do this. You know, hopefully we succeed at getting through hardcore, and I don't feel compelled to make this swim again. I think I want to do engineering. I think we'll sell our herbs, or like, I don't know. Do we sell our herbs or do we make potions until we can do engineering? That, I guess, is the question. Do we do like a little bit of alchemy so that we can make potions for now? And then when we get to Darkshore, we start engineering. Maybe that's the play. Because like alchemy is also like low investment. We need to buy bottles, but like we can just buy as many bottles as we're gonna make potions. We don't need to be like buying a ton of extras or anything. We can just make some basic potions, like some basic healing potions, and I want to do engineering. I am selling myself on. I want to do engineering. But Teldrassil doesn't even have mining. So I don't think it makes sense to pick up mining or engineering until Darkshore. We could do herbalism skinning, though. And that has some purpose. Yeah, okay. We'll sell herbs and get skinning and... Alright. I think I've sold myself on that. It helps that we're gonna pass by a skinning trainer when we get to Teldrassil. Oh, there's No Man's Wharf. That thing in the distance. The little, like, pillars in the house on the land there. That's No Man's Wharf. We're already almost there. we'll close the map. We have a landmark at the moment for that's where we're going, at least in an immediate sense, to take a little look-see. I am no man. I am gnome, comma, man. We're Niblix the gnome. I am Niblix the gnome, though. See, that's the thing. Maybe I shouldn't have named my character the same thing as what I named the channel. Maybe that was a misplay for my own brain, of like, no, but I'm Niblix. What do you mean my character is also Niblix? That's confusing. Who did that? Oh, me. I did that. Oh, I don't know why I thought I could walk through that. Like there was no collision there. Yeah, so this is... Oh, sorry, Newman's Landing, not No Man's Wharf. I've been calling it the wrong thing. Newman's Landing. And it's just like a little wrecked house. Some bones. I think that's like a butter churn. I guess it's like an oven. Or a still. Actually, it looks like more like a still with these barrels here. Yep. This is... Sorry, Newman's Landing. I don't know why I was calling it No Man's Wharf. Is that somewhere else? Is that a name of a place that's somewhere else in the game? I don't know. What else we got? Like a lantern, some lanterns and a rope and some ropes. Bottles. A what's it? Yeah, this is definitely a what's it if I've ever seen one. That's this mug's got like a hammer on it. I'd say it's like an iron forge thing, like a dwarfy thing. I guess that makes sense, being as we are directly next to Dunmorog. All right. Anyway, that was our one bit of sightseeing. We're about halfway now. I don't know why I thought it was called that. It's Newman's Landing. And we still don't know what it's for. People have put out theories. I've read a little bit about it because I was just curious whether there was a purpose to it. And the best I can tell is the answer is no. It's just like a little bit of set dressing. That's like, you know, kind of neat. Maybe it's something you see on a flight path. I don't know if any flight path comes by there. Maybe from like Undercity down to Stranglethorn kind of business. Except I think they go, like, I think they go into like Terran Mill and then like over to Hammerfall. I don't know why I'm literally hovering over it and it says Hammerfall. I don't know why I'm blanking on the name. And then like down into the Badlands and stuff. So I don't think they go this way. I don't know. Some people had theories about like if you create a new character, while they show up there before they get put in there or moved to the starting zone or something. And it's like, that's not impossible, like as an out of the way like place to spawn something without it being in line of sight of somebody or whatever, but like then the moving it to the starter zone would still be, it just appears there as far as anyone who's there sees, so it doesn't make the greatest sense. And like that's just like people have reported seeing characters very briefly appear there. Like level 1 characters. And it's like, okay, but it doesn't appear to be like, I don't know, video evidence or anything. So I think that's like Mew is under the truck in Pokemon kind of rumor, kind of business, basically. Of like, no, that's not true. But yeah, that's New Man's Wharf. It's the one thing to see on the way. Next time I close the map will be because we can see Menethil Harbor. And we're kind of just going around. Yeah. It'll be a little bit before we can see Menethil Harbor. Just a little bit. Doop, doop, doop. I hope I haven't fucked anything up too royally. I also... I guess I've made that decision now. I was trying to decide whether I should try to avoid cursing and stuff. I don't know if I've cursed up to that point, or if that's the first time on any of these. I probably have. I curse a lot. I was sort of playing with that idea that, oh well, what if I try to be, you know, a little more family friendly or something. But I hadn't flagged myself as anything like that because I don't trust that I think I will excuse me, sorry. I should have muted. I need a mute button. Maybe I should get a Stream Deck. I don't know. I don't actually want to put money into... I'm not doing this to make money. I just sort of thought it would be fun. So I don't really want to put a lot of money into it either. Like, I've already put a little bit in to buy a WoW subscription and stuff, but like, that's minor. That's kind of a nothing. I'm making use of that WoW subscription in my free time also and stuff, you know? But yeah, I don't know if I want to start buying hardware, basically, about it. Maybe I should. Once I have... I mean, like, a mute button wouldn't be a mute button might be more important than the thought of, well, I'd like a VTuber. A cough button probably should be higher on the list than a VTuber model. Probably. I don't know. I don't know what Stream Decks cost either. What are the smallest ones? I could just use a keyboard shortcut. I just... I'm worried that it would be a... Boy, I'm having trouble getting my thoughts out right now. I worried that would have overlap with, like, WoW or something, or whatever other game I might be playing. Although I admittedly don't know how Stream Decks work. Do they just... This is something I should look into. I'm rambling. I don't know how Stream Decks work. Whether they are just like, well, is that button just a hotkey, or like... No, they've got to be more than that, because I've seen some neat things that people have done with them that are like, they have folders for sound effects and things, and I don't know how they trigger effects of other programs. I'm rambling. I'm rambling. That's fine, probably, actually, though. We're kind of doing nothing at the moment anyway. A lot of time for rambling. What am I trying to say? If they just replicated keyboard keys, like say, you know, you press this on a Steam Deck and it just essentially is the same as pressing 1 on your keyboard, say. And then that 1 is the hotkey for mute in OBS, which is something that, like, well, I can just do that with the keyboard, but I think they're more complicated. Oh, I know they're more complicated than that, I guess. And I'm just like a little bit realizing that I don't really know how they work. Whether it's just like, I guess it's probably just like, it kind of counts as a keyboard kind of thing, but then there's probably just a program for Stream Deck, not Steam Deck. Steam Deck is a different thing entirely. Probably just a Stream Deck program that you're running that then knows that press this button means run this script or whatever. Or play this noise, or, you know. I wonder how it ties into OBS, but I'm quite sure that OBS must be good for that, because, like, that's kind of their purpose, and everybody's using them for stuff like that. So, I don't know. I'm just rambling about how I don't know at this point. And being like, you know, maybe the way I thought it worked is kind of silly, because there's no way that it would be able to do all the things that people do with it. Or that it would be useful if it was just like an extra set of keys that you just sort of like, oh, well, this is just, you press this button and it's whatever. Although I have macro keys on my keyboard. I have keyboard keys on my keyboard that now I'm like, could I do something similar with just the keyboard that I've got? I haven't looked into what they do either. Like, they're just macro keys that you can, like, assign to do stuff. But, like, I haven't looked into what kind of stuff they can do. Again, I kind of just assumed it was, like, I don't know, press a few keys, equivalent of pressing a few keys at once, or stuff. I guess I'm dumb. I guess what I'm coming to the conclusion of here is, okay, no, that's not fair. That's not a good thing to put out there as far as, like, that's the explanation. Like, it's a little bit the explanation, but it's basically just, I don't know and I haven't thought about it. Which is different than dumb. Sort of a, well, I've made some assumptions, and those assumptions might be kind of, let's go with the word erroneous. That's a good word. I've made some assumptions that are almost certainly erroneous, that are about, like, given the utility, the amount of people using them and the way that people are using them, Stream Decks are clearly more capable of things. And also, maybe these macro keys that I've got are more capable of things, but I haven't cared about them. Until this moment, I have not spent a significant amount of time thinking about what these buttons do, and have more just gone, I don't know, they're extra buttons on the keyboard that, frankly, if I could have bought the keyboard without them, I would have. If I could have just got the same keyboard, but without the extra buttons, I would have done that. Assuming that it was, hey, it's the boat! It's the boat to Theramore. We're getting close. Hello, boat. Come get me. How great would that be if we could get, like, on the boat? And then we just chill on the boat Hi, boat. You're getting awful close, boat. Yeah, we can actually, like, see the boat. I think it's about to despawn, though. Yeah, there it goes. I like how it just stops. Like, sure, it's going to despawn, but before it does that, it's just going to stop dead in the water. We might get run over by that boat. Can't quite see Menethil yet. We're getting close. Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll close the map. We're going there. We can now see our actual destination. At least we can see the outline of it. I guess see it is a bit strong, but like... I don't know. We'll just point ourselves in that. No, we're about to enter fatigue area. We will not do that. We'll go closer to land. Although, the water is still light, even if on the map it's not. Maybe, you know what? Let's tempt fate. Worst case scenario, we turn back towards land more. But the water is, on the mini-map it's dark, but out here, on the actual water, it is not dark, although there's the edge of the dark water there. There's the boat we actually need. There. We're not making that boat, clearly. Okay. So yeah, dark water is here is fatigue. The mini-map is a little bit off in terms of... There we go. We're trying to cut this corner as much as possible, because as you can see, it goes quite far over there, and we need to go here, so... So we're trying to cut this corner as much as possible. Also, I think there might be enemies over somewhere in that vicinity. So we really don't want to go over there. But I'm just trying to stay not too far away from not fatigue area. Like, it's okay if we dip into it, but I don't want to like... That if all of the way there was fatigue area, we would die before we got there. Basically. But it is not. Look, we can actually see the dock now. Oh, and there's the boat to Theramore. Okay. We're there. More or less. Alright, there's our boat to Darkshore going off. Bum bum bum. Do do do. Isn't this like Baron's music? Or is it just generic music that I associate with the Barons because of how much time I spend in the Barons? That might be the case. We're almost there. I know, I already said the words "we're there," but we weren't in fact there. We're just essentially there. We're home free. However you want to word that. Alright, boat, are you going to move? Boat is not going to move. Wow, boat is extremely low in the water. Alright. We're here. Bum bum bum. I guess if we're gonna learn engineering, we're gonna want to learn well, we don't need to worry about that right now. We'll learn guns. Learn how to use guns. Was what I was gonna say.
Hello. See you around.
But that is a not right now concern. We need 10 silver for that. At least I assume we do. Do we already know how to use guns? No. Daggers, maces, swords. Unarmed. No two-handers either. I don't think that's going to be a problem for a while, though. But it'd be nice if we could, you know, learn how to use some two-handed weapons. Oh. Okay. Well, now we're just waiting for the boat. And then I'm waiting for another boat. Lots of waiting for boats. Okie dokie. Hello, boat. Hello, warrior. Alright, I think we want to be on this side of the boat. We're going to jump off before we get to... before it fully pulls in Darkshore. Now, because we need to get the flight point, which is a tool that will help us later. Basically, it's faster to get overall for us to get the flight point as soon as we get to Darkshore than to transfer boats and worry about it later. Because then we just have to wait for more boats later. Just do more waiting. Toot toot. Should we turn up the music? I feel like the music might be a little low. We'll put it back up to the same level as ambiance. Okie dokie. Should we... I don't know. I mean, we're already level 7. Some part of me is like, maybe we don't do the absolute beginner part of Teldrassil. But then another part of me is like, no, what are you joking? Of course we do. That's free XP and gear. We don't even have boots yet. What do you mean, don't do it? I think that's the correct answer, is that we do it. Heh. I said do. Alright. Welcome to scenic Darkshore. Where we are getting the flight path and moving on with our life.
Yushnu Allah.
What are you? A level 11 Night Elf Hunter. Alrighty then. So that's the boat we came in on, and now we need the boat on this side. Over by the moon. We love the moon. Because it is good to us. Although Zeppelins. Actually, I guess it's an alliance. We don't like love Zeppelins? I don't know. Maybe we're ambivalent towards Zeppelins. Okay. I don't know what side of the boat we need to get off of on this one. So we'll just chill. We'll stare at the pier for now. I thought we were moving. No, that boat is moving. And like a bit of light here and stuff is moving around. I guess the sails are moving. The shadows are moving. It's like, oh wow, we just barely caught the boat in time, you know? Bum, 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 bum. Now I have We Love the Moon stuck in my head. Now we're actually moving. You can see the like cool. I guess that's a lighthouse. I guess that's a lighthouse. Or like, I don't know. I think you have to call that a lighthouse. It doesn't really seem very housey, but it is definitely light. Light tower. It houses the light. Does that make it a lighthouse? Probably, actually. Oop. That probably does make it a lighthouse. So the level 10 warrior quest. Well, I'm calling it here a level 10 warrior quest. We're not going to do it at level 10. The Night Elf one in particular. Well, really, the Alliance side ones. The Horde side, like the Troll and Orc warrior weapon quest, 100% doable at level 10. Pretty easy to do at level 10, as a matter of fact. The Alliance side ones, less so. I have died trying to do the Night Elf one at level 10 because I was like, I'm so used to doing this quest at level 10. Well, not this quest, but you know, like the warrior weapon quest at level 10. So we'll just do it at level 10. We really would benefit from having our upgraded weapon, right? Which is true, we would. But also, you got to go fight like level 12 or 13 Threshadons and stuff to do the Night Elf one, and to do the Gnome and what is the human one? Oh no, the human one is also a pain, isn't it? I think I've done it before now that I think about it. I believe it is also a pain. What quest do you have? Oh, Temple of the Moon. Sure.
Vishnu Allah, may the stars guide you.
I was like, quest? What quest? See, this is why we need questing. Otherwise, I would not have... I mean, like, it's not the end of the world if we didn't get the breadcrumb quest to go talk to Rhonda. At least I think it's the top. No, is it?
What brings you
I don't
here?
remember. I don't know why I'm going to the bank. Oops. Alrighty. We could go vendor our herbs. I kind of... Is there a cooking...
Hello.
No, okay. I guess we're good, actually.
Be careful.
We got more out of our herbs than I think I was thinking we would. We need to buy a skinning knife. Not yet, but we will. I mean, we probably could buy it. Is there a trade good person here? Owl trainer, general goods. You know what? Never mind. Don't worry about it. We know where there's a skinning trainer is. We'll worry about, yeah, like mining and engineering when we get to Darkshore. I don't think we're going back anytime soon. The next time we go back will probably be to train a new type of weapon. Which might admittedly be for our warrior weapon quest. Because I think we'll want to use the axe, and I don't think we know how to use axes. We sure don't. Mace, sword, dagger. We could just take the mace or sword, I suppose. Because we need 10 silver if we're going to learn. The difference is minor enough that we can probably just carry on with our life and not get the axe. Alright, this house here is the skinning trainer and leatherworking trainer. Skinner.
I am listening.
10 silver for that. Somebody here have trade goods? No.
Elun adore. Farewell.
No. Okay. Well, we can buy one in Dalinar then. Can we use our skinning knife? It might not count as a melee weapon. We might not be able to rend and heroic strike with it. Although there's a slight kind of hope it isn't better than our weapon, but it probably is factor. At which point, maybe we try using it for our weapon? And just accept that we're auto attack only for a little bit. Hi, Night Saber. I don't want to fight you. Mostly because I can't skin you yet, because I don't have a skinning knife. I would fight you, except that I don't have a skinning knife. And it feels somehow wasteful. No, come back.
What brings you here?
More herbalisms. That's 30 copper right there. That feels like a silly statement, but it is absolutely like, I mean, like, we know 30 copper right now is not nothing. It's not nothing. All right, we need to keep. We could cook our stringy wolf meat. We need to keep the small spider egg for now. Do we want to pick up quests as we go by, or do we want to wait till we come back? Let's just get them as we go by. Why not? That way we can, like, as we leave the other area. Oh, well, okay, don't take that one.
Hello.
Was it this one? Oh, that's okay.
Shazela.
Sorry, I'm like, seek out somebody in a village, and I'm just sort of looking at it like,
Be careful.
we don't have 1 silver for first aid right now. At least partly because we also don't have... Oh, okay. It's like... Why is it minus 0.9 damage per second? When it's... I'm a little confused by that.
Farewell.
Is it because weapon skill? There's no associated weapon skill with skinning knife, so it... I don't know, like, it says 2.2 DPS, but
Peace be with
I don't
you.
know. I don't know
May
why
the
it
stars
reads that way,
guide
but
you.
it's okay.
Farewell.
Because even if it was exactly what the tooltip says, it's still only 0.1 DPS higher than our hammer. I should have jumped down. I don't know why I didn't jump down. Yeah, only 0.1 DPS higher than our oh, I should have sold my... You're the Denilin's Earth person. Should have sold my herbs.
Greetings. Asha
Alright, we'll cook the stringy wolf meat before we leave so that we can get it out of our inventory, but also get what we want out of it.
Greetings.
Go.
Goddess, watch over you.
Ishnu Allah. Good luck. friend.
Okay. And there's one last quest we have to pick up. The quest that I argue, no, as a gnome, I shouldn't know better than... The Night Elves should... Well, maybe I should know better than to make deals with demons, but the Night Elves should not expect me to know better. Because they talk shit about gnomes constantly. About how, like, you know, they're kind of crazy. Okay. We got our skinning knife, so we could... I don't really want to fight anything on the way there. Mostly because just bag space. Just bag space. Hashtag just bag space things. On the other hand, we will pick the peace bloom. Because that's just free money. Free real estate. Or something. I was getting ready to fail picking the flower. Okay. Now to do some beginner quests again. Hang on. Track trivial quests, please. Bum bum bum. So any light leather we get from skinning, we'll keep. We'll sell the ruined leather scraps. Because when we pick up engineering, we will have uses for leather. A little bit of leather. We don't need, like, a ton of it. I suppose we kind of need to have
What brings you here?
Line. Gems. In order to make goggles, we need gems. Tiger's Eye is the first one, right? Or is it Malachite? Is it? I can't remember. Why are you... I told you to track trivial quests. Why are you not tracking trivial quests? Oh, now you are. Oh, we missed one. Okay, well that's fine.
I am on.
We'll get this one.
Good luck, friend.
Nyom. Oh, we need to get our battle shout on. Frayed shoes. Well, that's better than our no shoes. We're going to be doing some trivial stuff for a bit here.
Greetings.
Bum, bum, bum. I guess the level 1 and level 2 quests are both, like, gray. I really think I should turn down Grand Clutter, because, like, half this stuff is coming out of nowhere on me. Okay, hang on. Options, graphics, ground clutter. I mean, let's have some ground clutter. There we go, we can actually see enemies now. Would you look at that? What a novel concept.
What is
being
nature's
able to
call?
see enemies. If we got rid of all the ground clutter, it would be even easier to see enemies, but... you know. I would like the game to look a little bit nice. I shouldn't be... we should just worry about the night sabers and stuff. I guess we could go do a good friend while we look for night sabers. We can also kill Grells while we go. Why not? Boop-a-bum. Hello, night sabers.
Not enough rain.
One fell moss. We don't need full thistle boars yet.
I need a closer.
Alright, come down here.
Need more rage.
Hello, spider. What do we have for a chess piece? The same. Okay. I was like suddenly going like, is that better? No. I forgot what we found in our first area. Hey, buddy.
How may I help? May the stars guide you.
Okay. We need to go back and find some more lightsabers. Oh, hey. Actual boots. You know, it occurs to me that I probably found some sort of a boot and just didn't equip it. Because I feel like maybe we had leather boots or something. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. It was suboptimal not to equip any boots I might have found. But so it goes. Kind of irrelevant now. We didn't die. Did almost die. But didn't. Importantly. Did almost die, but didn't die. Importantly. So, all is forgiven. Basically. Basically what I'm saying is, it didn't matter.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Didn't die. Don't need to worry about whether we had lesser boots now. Therefore, doesn't matter. Bum, bum, bum. Like, why aren't we attacking you?
Not enough range.
Now, if I had died, I guess it would matter, but I also wouldn't have realized that I didn't have on... well, it might have mattered. Doesn't even mean it would have mattered. It just might have mattered. I saw another lightsaber over here. Where is it? There.
Not ready.
Because, like, real talk, we still might have died even if we had slightly better boots, or any boots, I suppose, really, on.
I'm listening.
It wouldn't have made that much of a difference. We don't want either of these.
Go in peace. Del Nadris.
Alright, we're now on to green quests. Let me pause once we go talk to this lady for a second. I know, there's no pause. What I mean is I'm going to just take a minute.
Hello, Del Nadris.
Alright. We'll just chill with this lady here. We'll sit on her bench. There we go. You'll protect me, won't you, Durania? Maybe you'd protect me if I knew how to pronounce your name. Alright. I will be like 2 minutes. Okay. I took a little longer than I intended to. Oh, actually, 1 second. Okay. I think we're good now. I just wanted to adjust the microphone, and so I had to mute it. Well, maybe I didn't have to mute it, but I wanted to mute it so that it wouldn't make any ungodly noises, hopefully. Or if it did make ungodly noises, that you wouldn't hear them. That's really the thing. I noticed that my keyboard noises were getting picked up.
Hooray!
On the... So I did review the Demon Hunter leveling test stream thing to try to learn what I could from it a little.
I can't carry anymore.
I am full of stuff. Shit. Okay, let's go sell stuff. Oops. Yeah, to try to learn what I could from it, to try to adjust for today, kind of thing. To adjust for the next time I streamed, which happened to become today. I meant to, like, I don't know, maybe it doesn't matter if I schedule them. I would like to come up with a bit of a schedule, but I don't think it matters right now, because that would require somebody to see the schedule. That sounds very, I don't know. That sounds shittier than I mean it to be. I just mean that, like, and there I go. Not thinking about, anyway. Yeah. I just don't think it matters right now. Later, maybe I should come up with a schedule for my own sake, basically. And then later, it can matter to somebody who is not me. Like, maybe. Maybe it never will. Who knows? We're not worrying about that right now. We're just doing this because we want to do this. At least that's what we're telling ourselves. Also, we're referring to ourselves with the royal we. That might be concerning. Yeah, anyway. I noticed the keyboard sounds were being picked up. I didn't actually expect that. I didn't think I was being, that loud with my keyboard. Although the microphone is, like, right next to it. Maybe that's why. Maybe I should try to physically adjust my positioning. But yeah, maybe I'll try to make a schedule for whatever the plan I come up with, just for something for me to stick to, more than it is something for anybody else to care about. Just something for me to be like, I promise to myself that I will stream at this time, or with this frequency, or whatever. Alright. We need more boars. We need more grelkins. We need mushrooms. Mushrooms. How many mushrooms do we need? 7. Those are the things that drop from the grelkins, though. Okay, lots of boars. Good. And then the lilies are from the water, around the water. Is that a better cloak than what I've got? It is. Alright. But yeah. Perhaps I should come up with a maybe not a schedule, but like I should schedule future streams for my own sake of like, just promising to myself that I will do this then. We'll figure it out. That's a concern for later Niblix. Present Niblix can just worry about what's in front of them. Present Niblix can just play the video game and ramble, which I suppose is what they are doing. But now, instead of referring to themselves with the royal we, they are instead referring to themselves in third person merely. Is that less concerning? They're not sure. They are ridiculous. The things you do when you're streaming to the void, you know? You gotta amuse yourself, if nothing else, right? Right? I'm gonna just keep telling myself that. I think it's true, though, actually. Like, really, if I'm not enjoying myself at this moment, doing this, then why am I doing it? Right? Alright, we need Webwood Ichor. That's another thing we need. We need to kill spiders, both for two different quests. We got two different quests to kill spiders. We haven't gained a lot by coming to Teldrassil so far.
Inventory is full.
Inventory is full. Boy, we're getting a lot of crap. Okay. Throw that out. Get that, I guess.
I can't carry anymore.
I can't carry anymore. Is there somebody here who sells bags? We'd have to go to Dolinar to buy bags. Do we want to go to Dolinar to buy bags? Okay.
Inventory is full.
Inventory is full. Can I have one more fell moss? That could be another thing we get out of our inventory. I can't. Nope. Nope, we need two more. We needed two more. Now we need one. Sometimes there's a chest here, right? I don't have any space in my inventory. I don't know why I'm looking for a chest. Oh, look! Chest! Okay, noted. Chest is there. Okay, there's our one more fell moss. Let's go turn that in. We got a couple quests to turn in. We'll go turn in our couple of quests, vendor our nonsense, and get back out there. We got a chest and 2 corpses to loot already. I don't know if I'm going to remember to get the 2 corpses. The chest, we will try to remember.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Hey, look, boots.
I can't carry anymore.
Ah, fuck. Alright, hang on.
Greetings.
Oh, good.
Farewell.
Why does everyone want to give me stuff? Why am I complaining about people wanting to give me stuff? Oh, we could get... Okay. Hang on. This'll work. This'll work. This'll work. This'll work. Okay.
How may
Step
I
1.
help?
Ow. Step 1. Burn cell phone
Eyes
call.
watch over you.
Step 2. Okay, we're gonna get a chess piece from Iveron. But that's a ways away. How much time do we have? We have 5 minutes. Okay. We can do this. We got 5 minutes is plenty of time. Let's space in our inventory now, but we're still gonna vendor our nonsense. Okay.
Go in peace.
Nonsense vendored. We didn't sell our... Okay, good. I shouldn't have bought the skinning knife. Although, I'm gonna be happy I have it when after we're leaving the area. I don't know. Give me that.
Go in peace.
Kinda doesn't matter. I guess we could have taken the cape and been like, maybe it would be nicer looking than our current cape.
Is there trouble? Hi!
Boots, please. Okay. Chest is this one? There should be one of our 2 corpses here. No? Chest is not there. Chest is over here. Can we go around this way? Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Chest is here. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. More nonsense. Corpse. The first. We need to fill our inventory back up with nonsense. As you do. Honestly, the things that sell for like less than 1 herb, maybe I shouldn't be worrying so much about. Maybe we should just be like, you know what? Okay, there was a corpse around here somewhere, but I don't know where it is now. It might have despawned. Also, I should have battle shouted, not. So I got 2 minutes to get to Iveron.
That ability is great.
Plenty of time. Go there now. That way we don't have to worry that we're going to run out of time, even though that's pretty unlikely.
Alone be with you.
Hi, Averon. I would like chess piece, please.
Till next we meet.
Thanks. Now we got green shoes and chest. Oh, yeah. Alright. So we need... What do we need? Just spider venom. Okay. Only thing we need is spider venom. Bum, bum, bum. Boom. Kill you all, especially those of you in the jury. Boy, we're not getting lucky on these spider venom sacks. We got 2 this whole time. Although we did get lucky on the one we needed for the antidote. Because normally that one is Normally that one I'm having to kill a bunch of spiders for a while, basically. Okay. They heard me. We're doing better on them. There's a lot of spiders over here. That one's on an angle. Okay, you didn't want to be on an angle anymore. Hi, Glithis? Githius? We're not going over there yet. Wait, can you drop the spider venom set? No, okay. I was like, maybe. It would make sense if you could. At least not according to Quest. I suppose it's possible Questy is wrong, but probably Questy is right. I'm sure somebody has killed Githius. A bag! Just in time, too. We now have 6 more slots. Okay, how many more? 2 more webwood venom? Okay, let's extract ourselves from the cave, probably. Gold! Well, like 5 silver. As it happens, not gold. But you know, 5 silver. That's quite a bit of money for us.
I need a party.
Honestly, more important than 5 silver. Boop-boop-bum. Okay. We need 1 more webwood venom sac, and then it'll be the egg. And then we're almost done here. Got 1 more quest after that. We did not get our venom sac. They were like, oh, you're getting cocky about getting the venom sacs, are you? We'll teach you. There we go. There we go. Looking at the preview on YouTube is kind of wild that I can be like, I've got enough time to look over and see like the thing I just did like a few seconds ago. Even like the delay is at least a few seconds, which is fine. Like I don't think that's a problem. It's just sort of a, that's why it's disorienting, because it's like movement out of the corner of my eye that doesn't match. Like right now I'm not doing anything in the game and it's still happening over there. There's movement still happening over there. I guess I don't care. Some part of me wants to take the dagger, but like maybe we take the staff and just sell it. And then we go empty our inventory. The constant struggle of classic WoW. Yeah, I don't know why
I am on
having like OBS preview open over in the corner and seeing the same thing that is happening on one screen out of the corner of my eye happening also on the other screen, not disorienting. Maybe I'm just used to that. I don't know.
May the stars.
But the YouTube preview being like seconds behind, and it'll be like, well, there's nothing happening on this screen, but there's definitely a lot of movement happening over there for some reason. Okay. To the spider cave to get the egg, and then we gotta fill the amethyst vial. I don't know what I don't know what type of vial it is. It's some sort of gemstone vial, and I think there's a few different. I don't know which one's which. And then on the way back over to town, we can work on Zen's bidding and recipe of the Caldore, and that might be all we're working on the way back. Like, we could do Troubling Breeze, but there's more quests, and the Emerald Dreamcatcher. Then we'll just have to go back there. Maybe we'll do it anyway. Why not?
Not enough rain.
Not enough rage. And we'll be level 8 by the time we get to Dolinar, though. Oh, hey, somebody just got to 60. Congrats, Jujush. Probably, I don't know how I'm supposed to say that. That was my best effort. Not that they'll ever hear me say congrats to them. Probably. I mean, I guess there's a non-zero chance. The odds of them seeing that are not zero. But they're not high either. It'd be kind of funny. I guess if you're Jijush hearing this now, congratulations. And also, I guess leave a comment to say that. Now somebody is inevitably, if they... Eventually, I should say, somebody's going to leave a comment claiming to be that, and I'm going to not believe them. Because how could I possibly? I could be wrong about that, too. I suppose given enough time. So yay, level 8. I don't think the trainer in the starter zone can teach us level 8 skills. I think we've got to get back to Dolinar for that. We can check. Well, before we leave, we'll check. We gotta go to the vendor anyway. And the vendor is nearby the warrior trainer. Alright. We did it. We completed Shadow Glen. Well, okay. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but... Unless I die falling off the tree. That'd be funny. Be a little bit funny. I mean, I'm gonna do my best not to, but it'd be a little bit funny if that was the way I died. Ah, well, I'm done. Nothing can hurt me now. Falls off tree and dies. Welp. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So, turn this in. They're going to tell us to go up the tree, but we're going to go vendor and talk to the trainer. Bizbear. That's a fun name. I assume they're going to be a bear druid. Starting out a druid to level 10 is such a pain in the butt. In classic WoW. In hardcore classic WoW.
How may I help?
New shield. I don't know what vendors for the most. We'll take the shield.
Goodbye.
Should we use the shield? Let's use the shield. Why not? It's the same as our existing shield. But it looks different.
Vishnu Daldiye.
Oh, no, we want those back, please. Alright, here. Let's put the stuff we're not selling in that top row.
Go in peace.
Alright. So the warrior trainer, I think, should be over here. There you are. Can you teach me level 8 skills? Nope.
Farewell.
Okay. That's what I thought. I think they can do up to level 6. The ones in the starter areas. But that's fine. We will, soon enough, be in Dolinar. And we probably won't miss our level 8 skills too dearly. What are we going to get? Probably like level 2 heroic strike, which is kind of sure, I guess, kind of thing. I don't know what else we're gonna get. I feel like there should be a new skill. Hamstring? Maybe. It might be hamstring. I mean, that's nice. If that's what we get. Ba-ba-ba. Boom, hello. Build a crystal vial. Okay. We'll be a little more careful than that. Being as I did just call out the idea of dying by falling off the tree. We'll be slightly more careful. I was worried on that one. I legitimately was worried there. I thought I was gonna walk across that to the other roof, but that's fine. We didn't die. We almost did the funniest thing we could have done, though. Almost. Alright, I'm gonna mute for a second while we do this. Alrighty. I'm good. I think. I hope. I had to blow my nose. I'm doing a real good job of steering as I try to, like, do that and also... Yeah. Oh yeah, I have a drink. I haven't opened it. I should have opened it while I was muted. I mean, I could just mute again and open the drink. You'd think I would be like, ah, yes. Not a problem. Really. And yet, somehow. It's okay. Sorry if I'm a little sniffly. I'm trying not to be. Thus the blowing the nose. But I am basically always sniffly. It's a thing. Not a good thing, but a thing. Okay. We have our partially filled vessel. Boom. Don't have anything to sell. We'll pick up the Dolinar delivery, and yeah, we'll try to get... I think we'll try to do Troubling Breeze, Zen's Bidding, and Emerald Dreamcatcher. All on the way to Dolinar.
I'm listening.
Crown of the Earth will have us come back over here, but we gotta come back over here after Emerald Dreamcatcher anyway. So that's fine, I suppose. Small egg. We do also want 8 small eggs or something like that. 7 small eggs. Okay, we're going there. We're continuing to kill birds and spiders. Oh yeah, we can also do the look for spider legs on the way too. Well, we're doing well on small eggs. Which is nice. We might get rid of our beer-basted boar ribs after.
Not enough rain.
Because I think the small egg recipe is one such food that is... yeah. And we don't need 2 stacks of buff food in our inventory. Should probably be using our buff food. And hey, first skinning target. And also linen cloth, so we can learn first aid when we get to Dolinar also. Hopefully we have enough money when we get to Dolinar. Maybe we pointedly try to pick some herbs if we see them. I want to say that, like, just basic linen bandages aren't that big of a deal, but also, like, it's not like we have any other form of healing. That's a 2-handed mace. Okay. It's not like we can heal ourselves in any other way. So actually, kind of important. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Oh, scroll of protection. Speaking of buff food, eat the buff food. Speaking of pointedly picking herbs, the herb. Hello. I guess we don't need to. I don't know. We'll fight him if we get to him. I know what he drops, the rare spawn. And it's leather pants. So I think that makes it kind of just irrelevant to us. Alright, we might be using more of our buff food up before we get out of here anyway. Because I'm gonna eat before we go upstairs. Because we might end up fighting two of them upstairs. I'm gonna try not to, but it might happen. One of you's there. There isn't a second one? Okay. I probably should have fought the one upstairs anyway. It won't be a problem, but like, why are we avoiding XP is more the point. Then you're coming back? Alright, I guess we're fighting you next. I hope this goes well. Maybe I don't fight you next. Maybe we pointedly don't fight you. Are we gonna be far enough away here? Okay, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I'm being a little paranoid at the moment. Oh. Okay, eat the apple. We're just going to continue being a little paranoid at the moment. Our peace bloom is here. Yeah, hi. I really think I need to fight the rare spawn. I'm just worried that, like... Okay, we're fighting the rare spawn. This might be how we die. Hoping not. Okay, I think we're fine. We might need to eat at the end. Okay, no, we're more than fine. Okay. Also, hey, health potion. Those aren't better than our... They're only one armor worse than our male pants. Okay. That wasn't nearly as scary as I was worried. These warriors, with how much damage the warriors have been doing to me, some of them, I was actually worried that, like... I wasn't worried until I started fighting the warriors, and then it was like, well, if the normal ones are doing that... Okay. We could go get I kind of want to get out of here. I kind of just want to get away from the fur bogs, if I'm honest. Like, yeah, picking herbs would be money. But living is good. All right. Cats, spiders, owls, herbs. Boom. Did not mean to cancel the herb picking. Got a fair bit of room still in our bag. I have a feeling we're going to be running out of room. And that's going to be the actual causes of us going back to town is we have no space. Which is fine. It's not like a problem, but it's just we need so many different things. Spider leg. Does whatever a spider leg does. Makes tasty food. Okay, we're done with owls. We both have enough eggs and all of our stuff for owls. We need spiders and cats. I mean, I guess it's not like we wouldn't... It's not like we couldn't use more eggs, but... they're not a priority. If we are walking towards an owl, maybe we should kill it anyway. Just because... well, we need XP. And it's not like we don't want eggs.
Not ready. It's too far away.
I suppose we're basically back in town right now. So rather than drawing it out, hey, our first light leather. Rather than drawing it out, all right,
Need more
we'll go
rain.
back there. That way we don't run out of room. More egg. How many do eggs stack to? Is it 20? Most, well, I say most. A lot of things stack to 20. Nope, it's 10. buy
What brings you here?
10 spices from you. We will make egg. Should we put egg on bar? I don't know where I want things. Egg is not in combat thing. Egg does not need to be over with all combat stuff. Do I need the fishing recipe? Probably not. No. Okay, rune leather scraps are sold. We're not training two-handed maces unless we get a green one. Oh, herbs are sell. Okay. We'll sell the 2 beer-basted boar ribs left. We'll
May
keep
the
our 1
stars
egg.
guide you.
I just don't want to buy extra spices.
I am honored. Good luck.
Here. You want me to go back? I know. Which, good news. Got a lot of reasons to go back over there right now. Bum, bum, bum.
Elune be with you.
Well, I think I'm gonna
Be careful. Good
briefly
luck, friend. Elune light your path.
step away again before we head back out into the
Goddess.
killing field. Do we want to? Yeah, I guess let's take Denolin's Earth right now.
Peace be with you.
Ishnu del Diable.
Ooh.
Farewell.
Oh, that's the den.
Ishnu Dal
Going
Dieg.
ooh like.
Be careful.
Oh, where's the warrior trainer here? I don't know. Alright. Bandages can go over here too. They are a little bit in combat, but like also kind of not in combat. We need to not be getting hit in order to bandage, which presently mostly just means not in combat.
Hello.
Is there anything we need from you?
Goodbye.
I don't know why I... Oh, free food. Free money, because we're just going to sell it. 4 copper.
Ishnu del
4
Diable.
copper, please. Thank you.
Farewell.
I don't know why I went out of my way to get 4 copper. But right, we need warrior training before we head out too.
What brings you here? Go in peace. Denadris.
Okay. I assume warrior trainer is over here. Somewhere. I see an exclamation. You must be the warrior trainer. Leafy Panino. Thank you,
What
Leafy
brings you
Panino.
here? Good luck, friend.
Thank.
I am in your debt.
I am honored.
Do we not have target? So I was right. Hamstring and heroic strike. It's kind of funny. Okay. We're gonna pause for a moment, and I will be right back. Alright. I even remembered to open my beverage while I was still muted this time. Now then. I had a brief thought that I should have given those leather pants that we had to Leafy Panino, who gave us buffs. But, I don't know where they are now, and I don't know if we can buy them back. We probably can buy them back. We didn't really sell that many things. It's fine. It's not that big a deal, right? Do we still need? We do still need Nightsaber Fangs. Okay. So I think we're headed to Denlin's Earth. Are we? I'm now changing my mind. Maybe let's go do Crown of the Earth and Zen's work on Zen's bidding. Hopefully. We need spiders and night sabers still.
That bird is friendly.
I was just the reason I've changed my mind is basically well, that doesn't actually currently accomplish any of the other things that we need to do. We can't, like... I was thinking that, oh, well, it's right there, which it is right there, but it's kind of out of the way. None of the cats or spiders or any of the other stuff we need is down next to it or the follow-up quest. So let's work on the lowest level things that are next to each other. I'm real bad at skinning. Alright. Fill our jade vial. I suppose Pharisee is level 8. Let's not do that yet. It's okay. I'm like trying to be efficient, but also trying to be like careful. So that's why I'm like, well, hamstring would have been nice when we were fighting those furbogs, though. It is more furbogs. Oh, forgot our battleship. I don't know how much light leather we need. I think what I might do, though, is we pick up mining and keep skinning for a little bit longer until we feel like it's time to pick up engineering, basically, until we feel like okay, we really now we need to do our engineering stuff.
Not ready.
Yeah, so we need one more cat fang. And like a bunch of spider legs. So many spider legs. I was also thinking about I maybe won't be going for that much longer. So we'll see. Maybe we'll finish Zen's bidding. And hopefully recipe. Hey, our second ever light leather. Nope, third. I lied. I didn't mean to lie. Just kind of happened, you know? Somebody was killing kitties over here. And it wasn't us. Okay. We can go turn in our vial. I guess. Seems a little inefficient, but you know what? Whatever. Suppose we can stop and vendor stuff while we're here.
My goods are of the highest quality.
Drink. Nope. Nope. Yep. Okay.
Good luck, friend.
Our bags are filling up with stuff we don't want to sell.
I am honored.
Or our quest items.
Farewell.
Do we want to entrance to Darnassus?
May the stars guide you.
Let's not worry about that right now. I mean, I do want to do it, I just... bag space. I could buy another bag. We could buy another bag. Hi, bird. I guess we might as well kill it. Oh, there's a spider. There's a non-zero chance what I should be doing is buying a better melee weapon. But if I can hold out just a little bit longer... I really probably shouldn't, though. The advisable thing would probably be go buy a weapon. I don't remember how much a weapon is. Because, like, any of the better weapons we might get are into sketchy territory, basically. So we'd be more likely to succeed if we already had a better weapon. I don't have a ranged weapon.
Not enough range.
That's another thing I need to do. I guess that'll be... When do we get guns? We could... Well... No, we'd still need 10 silver to learn throwing weapons. Like, yeah, we could go learn throwing weapons, but... But on the other hand, if we're going to do engineering... Guns. Is this earth root? I don't think I can pick earth root.
Not ready.
Level 9! Did I kill that cat and not skin it? I guess I must have. One more level and we can pick up our warrior quest, which we won't be doing. Alright. There's some actual herbs that we want to pick up.
Need more range.
Oh, my battle shout is dead. Alright. We're done Zen's bidding. Okay. Done Zen's bidding. We'll get that turned in. Gonna pick up these herbs for the money. Oh, hello. And then I think the main thing I'm thinking about right now is just, are we grinding for spider legs or are we stopping here? We might be stopping here. I should go. Gnomes need to eat and such, you know? Oop.
Not enough rain.
Been almost 4 hours. Since I started, I mean. A little bit longer than that since I ate. Just been drinking black coffee and now an energy drink. I should probably put some food in there, you know? You know? We could kill a few more spiders, though. I mostly say that because I see a spider. At the point where I no longer see a spider.
I'm out of range.
We might not kill more spiders. We might be done killing spiders when we no longer see the next spider. Which might be immediately here. Because I don't see any spiders. Although we did get a leg. That's encouraging. Excuse me, sorry. Cough button. I should figure out a cough button. I don't know how we're figuring out a cough button. But I should. Okay. Sorry. Muted so that I could... It still didn't work. I'm still full of phlegm. Sorry. That's just the facts, though. Alright. Are we stopping here? What are we... Oh, we're turning the Zen's bidding. That's right. I was like... coming back to town and going like, what? We don't have any quests to turn in. We were coming to turn in a quest. Right. Zen's bidding. More spiders. Spider. We'll do the follow-up to Zen's bidding minimum. I think that's the minimum plan. Is Zen's bidding, then we pick up these cones and deliver those. Because that's a nice, easy, quick one. And hopefully we'll have found some spider legs. 2 more spider legs. And then I'll be happy to call it there. As opposed to slightly disappointed to call it there. Now we're gonna kill the maid saber. It's made of leather. And we do want, like... I mean, like, maximum, really, a stack of leather would be tons, I think. But... you know, we want leather.
Keep my rage.
A stack would be lots, though. Spider leg.
Not enough rage.
Oh, there's more spiders. Oh, spider leg. Well, now we technically don't need them, but we do still want them.
Need more rage.
Because we can make ourselves some spider legs. We can use them for cooking. Either to just level up cooking, or actually just make buff food. Either way, we do in fact have uses for spider legs. Beyond just the quest to get spider legs. Hi Zen, I'll be with you in a second. We're gonna get this peace bloom and spider. We're not gonna go get out of our way to get more spiders right now. Well, okay, there's a silver leaf over there though. I guess we are going out of our way to get more spiders. Well, we're going out of our way to get silver leaf. That out of the way just happens to be through some spiders. And again, it's not that we don't want spiders.
Not ready.
They are useful to us. Where is it? There it is. Money. At least 10 copper. 30 copper. Okay. That bunny is made of leather. Well, it's still leveled up our skinning.
Now what?
Okay. Follow-up quest is go to town, and we get it there. And I'll point out the quest text that I was talking about at this point hours ago, I think. At least an hour ago. I don't know. I'm not quite sure how long ago it was. Oh, and we can turn in spider legs. That's good. We'll get the quest, and then we'll go turn in spider legs. Because that's the direction was probably going to head anyway.
I am honored. Asha Fela.
Oh, I didn't point out the quest text. I'm good at this. Council of the Forest has news that you aided Zen Foulhoof. As a gnome, you should know better than to defile the forest by killing nature's creatures. Should I? What? I mean, the expectation is that you're a night elf, and so it's supposed to say, as a night elf,
I am honored. Be careful.
you should know better.
May the stars guide you, and moon light your path.
But I am not a night elf. We still have 10 eggs. We still have 10 eggs. Maybe we just get rid of... Let's just cook... Yeah. We'll cook the spider legs. And then sell the stack. There we go. And sell the silver leaf. And the peace bloom that I didn't notice. Okay. This is our bag full of don't sell. We got too much stuff to not sell. Okay, cones. And just kill anything we find on the way to cones, I suppose. Like this bird, for example. Which may drop us eggs. And if we get a multiple of 5 eggs, we will cook our eggs. We got meat. Oh. A night elf skimmed milk. cone. Hopefully you don't need cone, and I'm not being a jerk. I assume you're on Zen's bidding. Yeah. You didn't get this cone either. Boom. Okay. Cones get. I'm gonna kill this spider, even though it's a little out of the way. Doo-doo-doo. We'll go give Zen their cones. Kamotrby has reached level 60. Good job, Kamotrby. I don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce that. It feels like there are some missing vowels that I'm not privy to. Like it. Yeah. That or I don't know.
Don't touch me!
Oh. Wow. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's amazing. Not really, I wasn't expecting something like that to happen, but, I don't know, gift horse mouth, you know. Okay. So, we did Zen's bidding, we did the follow-up. We don't have any legs to cook. We didn't get multiple of 5 eggs. I think we're calling it here.
Feel free to browse.
Muff Cabbage was the person's name. That's kind of funny. Yeah. But we're well on our way. We're level 9. We got some easy quest, well, uneasy quest. Well, like a couple easy quests ahead of us, and a couple less easy quests that may or may not happen, depending. Yeah. I'm gonna take off here, but, if you're out there, somebody watching this, thanks for hopping in, and I will be continuing my quest through classic hardcore as a gnome warrior in the near future. I have not yet decided when that will be, but you know, Garlade has reached level 60. Good for them. But yeah, I'm Niblix the Gnome. And thanks for joining me, if you did. And if you didn't, you're not hearing this, so that I don't know what relevance that has. I'm trying to do /wave. Like, goodbye!